I just want to say we are so thrilled to have you on board. Oh, I am thrilled to be here. So I thought we might use our meeting today to just go over some story pitches, really get our creative juices flowing, right? I have so many ideas. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So what's up first? So I think we should do a town hall where we bring in these male role models to offer practical dating advice to young men. You know, I am so glad you brought that up. I mean, I've been worried about my own son, and I'm sure many of our viewers are too. So what kind of coverage were you thinking about? We need the most upstanding men in America. I'm thinking Alan Dershowitz, Woody Allen, Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, Steven Pinker. Oh, you're just kidding, right? It's a joke, right? Oh, you're serious. Okay, well, I'll jot that one down. Thanks, I knew you'd love it. So I was thinking we should probably get something down on immigration. Those ICE raids are really just generating a lot of attention online. Oh, I have an excellent exclusive lined up on that issue. Oh, so what is it? We followed an ICE agent around for 24 hours to show everyone what's happening on the ground. That is exactly the kind of on-the-ground reporting we need at this network. We even got some really gripping footage of mean liberal protesters chanting at him, and then later we even interview him about how progressives are the real fascists. Yeah, it was kind of a tough interview to get because we had to wait for him to drag away this 85-year-old Guatemalan woman, and she was taking forever to get out into the deportation van, crawling around with her walker. It's like, hello, we have a deadline to meet, abuela. Oh, you were thinking maybe we should do something about the immigrants themselves? Yeah, that might be nice. Well, we actually have a superb interview coming out about the Somali fraud scandal starring my Somali friend, Ayan Hirsi Ali, who admittedly committed some immigration fraud herself one time, which I think makes her a real subject matter expert on the issue. Her theory is that the Somalis in Minnesota were putting clan over country, right? They were supporting the interests of a foreign country over their own country just because of their ethnic ancestry. I mean, who does something like that? Oh, yeah, I can't think of anyone like that. I was wondering if you've been following this news out of the Middle East. You know, as winter sets in for the people of Gaza, it seems like Israel isn't letting in enough tents and warming material. There are thousands of children and elderly people who are at risk of hypothermia. I was thinking maybe we could consider using our contacts in the Israeli government to really demand some answers about why all these innocent people are suffering like this in the Gaza Strip. I know, Barry, it's such a heartbreaking story, but this is why you and I got into journalism, you know, to really hold power accountable. I'm sorry, I was watching this video about a tabby cat that they rescued in a dumpster, and then they nursed it back to health, and now it's healthy and happy, and I'm just so emotional. But actually, we do have a really good story about the Middle East, and actually it's related to Zohran Mamdani. Perfect timing, right? So there's this lady on the Upper East Side, her great-aunt, twice removed, survived the Holocaust. And now that Mamdani has been elected, she's worried it's happening again. Oh, that's awful. And you said that she's a Holocaust survivor? Yeah, she actually survived the Holocaust because she was living in New Jersey at the time. She's never actually been to Europe, but she's had some really bad experiences in Little Italy, and Mamdani kind of sounds Italian, so like Italian plus Muslim, you know, it's kind of a twofer of trauma, right? Barry, I have to be honest, I'm really happy you're here. Yeah, I am too. And I do think that the news media needs to change. I think too often we reflected the biases of coastal liberals, of academic elites, of people who just don't know what it's like to live in the heartland or in mainstream or middle-class America. But at the same time, I'm worried that maybe we're replacing one set of biases with another. And I think it's really important that we try to reflect their views of all Americans everywhere. And sorry, it's David. Oh, hi, David. No, it's going so well. Everybody is telling me all my ideas are great. Yeah, no, I totally agree. If anyone's not on board, we can just fire them. Anyway, gotta run, love. Oh, I'll see you at the IDF fundraiser next week, right? Okay, awesome. Bye. I'm sorry, you were saying? I was saying I cannot wait to run these stories. More like New York crimes. New York slime. New York don't have the time. Okay, I think